Today, we are going to be learning about an exciting and fascinating group of people. They're known as the Maya. I am sure you all have heard about them before, but did you all know that they lived in different areas? I bet some of you didn't. Well, some of the Mayas lived in southern Mexico, Guatemala, northern Honduras, and El Salvador. And we know, of course, that we find them everywhere in our beautiful Belize. Also, did you know that they took thousands of years to develop? Hmm, no wonder there's such a strong culture in our country. How many of you eat at home beans, squash, or corn? Huh, I can imagine that a lot of you can relate to this. But did you know that the Mayas were the first ones to grow these crops? Well, these people were very good with their hands, and thanks to them, we can enjoy good food like tamales and corn tortilla. We are so lucky to have the Maya people with us. This group of people were so smart that they were able to make clay pots hardened by fire that were both useful and beautiful. They would use them to cook their food, and up to today, we can still see a lot of them, and they're even sell for good prices out in the market. This group of people were so smart that they were able to make clay pots hardened by fire that were they also cultivated cotton and learned to dye and weave cloth in bright patterns. Many of the Mayas that are here in Belize still use their traditional clothing and they look bright and beautiful. The Maya also made jewelry and ornaments from jade and traded gold, silver, copper, and bronze with other people around. This is why a lot of Mayas live near rivers or the sea in order for them to trade. They were very good with their hands, and many of their artifacts were found in the temples and can be found in different locations in Belize. The Maya people are just so cool. There are so many things I can say about them. They even build their own calendar that is almost as accurate as the one we use today. They even had their own number system and were good writers. We can see some of their writings in the temples and in big stones known as the stela. They were also great constructors and they built and created sculptures from stone. They have big temples that can be seen in different parts of Belize, in Guatemala, and even in Mexico. Today, many tourists come into our country just to observe these beautiful temples. So, how many of you have been to San Antonich, Lamanai, or Cajalpech? These were all great temples made by the Maya. But that's not all. They made many other things. They were also. Let me ask you a question. Do you know which community it is believed to be the first one that the Maya settled in Belize? If your answer was Cuello in the Orange Rock district, then you are right. It is believed that it's the earliest known settled community in the Maya world. Isn't that amazing? With time, many more Maya communities in the world grew and they became more complex. Their cities were getting bigger and they flourished. They had grand temples and places where they would all even play. They play a game known as ball courts, similar to football today. These people just keep impressing me. But let's continue learning more about them. With time, the Maya community started to decrease. They weren't as strong as they once were. This is because the Europeans arrived and began to take over their land. They forced them to turn over to Christianity, and a lot of them were killed. Sadly, today, many of the Mayas did not stick to the roots and to the beliefs of their original culture. However, we can still see some of them following their rituals and wearing traditional clothes and speaking the Maya language. I bet a lot of you are very excited to have learned from the Maya. And I'm sure that we all know admire how hardworking and smart these people were. So if you are a Maya in my class, I bet you're feeling proud. And all of us as Belizeans should feel proud because these people left us amazing temples and they left us great vegetables that we can enjoy. I am sure that all of us enjoy that corn at home.